What was it, 7? Episode 7?
Episode 7, yeah. And we are live now.
We are live. Testing, 1, 2, 3. You join us for episode 7. Let's wait for those viewers to roll on in. Let's amount a few.
Just one at the moment, Mr. James Lake.
Mr. James Lake, nice. A fan of the show. A big fan of the show, would you say? Nice one, James. Thanks for checking in. We're going to let the, you know the deal. We're going to let the viewers roll in. Yesterday was a record amount. I think we got to 22?
Yeah, 22.
22 viewers all locked in. And guys, this is JLC TV Live. This is the show where it happens every day at 1 p.m. here at our JLC HQ in Bristol. This is our distribution center where we do all of the work. This is where we do all the UK distribution. Again, in today's episode, we're going to be talking a little bit more about product. We might go into some other areas as well. And we are going to be throwing the iPad around with the indestructible, I'm going to say it at this point, the Wolverine Case. So anyone's got any ideas of how we're going to test that? We're going to use the best one at the end. So please do stay tuned for that, because that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be hot under the collar because remember, this is live. This is happening all unscripted to an extent. So yeah, that's good. At this point, do we have any more?
No more people tuned in as yet.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. Before we get into it, I'm going to make myself a coffee. So here, this is quite interesting. We've got this mushroom coffee. We've got lion's mane, chaga, and turmeric. So mushrooms are really interesting, and it's not all going to be about mushrooms. I'm just going to make myself a beverage before we go into it. But they have really good positive effects, and I'm going to try it. This is the first time I'm trying this coffee. I normally have it nice and easy. It's just black. Black as the night. It's very easy. No sugar, no milk, because that's detail. It is detail, because really, what do you drink coffee for? You drink it for the effects, right? Why would you water it down with milk and all the other stuff that makes it not taste like coffee? You may as well just have it for what it is. And I say that this has got mushroom in it. It's really hot, but it tastes it tastes all right. It tastes good. I can taste the mushroom, but that's okay. Mushroom has a distinct taste. Lion's mane is got a string of health benefits, so hopefully you might witness them as this show unfolds, the benefits of lion mane's mushrooms. So that's that. Any questions at this point?
No questions as yet. So maybe we.
How many viewers do we have?
2 viewers.
2 viewers. All right. How many likes?
Only the 1 like at the moment.
I reckon that's probably our James liking that.
You would think. Or 2 likes now.
2 likes. There we go. Nice. All right, guys. Okay. So yeah, if you're just joining us, this is the JLC TV Live. This happens every day at 1 p.m. Your lunchtime. You want to check in. Sometimes you don't even have to sort of watch us. You can just listen to me ramble on. We'll have people that will dip in and out of this conversation. And remember, this is just a conversation. We are just talking about products and the ongoings here at. We almost got someone live on the.
They ran away.
They ran away. They ran away. They ran away. And you might find that it's not for everyone sitting in front of a camera reporting live. It's certainly not for me either. I'm learning as I go. But let's go to our products table in the warehouse. This is a very familiar sight indeed. As we walk through, it's a lovely sunny day. Actually, it was worth mentioning. Luke there.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, very good.
Good.
So you've actually had some issues with a tree outside, a very large tree, very dear to my heart. It's splitting in half, and Luke has been managing how we make it safe for everyone here at JLC, because that tree could fall, and God forbid somebody's on it. So no one's allowed outside at the moment until that tree is sorted. And Luke has been running around trying to find out who owns the tree and how we make it safe. So it's just one of the things that we have to. An unforeseen circumstance which Luke has risen to the occasion, and that's why he's good at what he does. But look, we've got some products here. What have we got? Oh, we know this one. Fans of the show will know this one. We'll probably see that in action a little bit later on. But I kind of wanted to focus a little bit about some other areas that you might not have considered that JLC did. Now, do you know JLC? We do a lot of docking stations here. We work with a brand called Wavelink. This is our this is our Wavelink Pro. This is a 130 watt docking station. It does dual dual display, dual monitor. You've got a display, HDMI. You've got 2 of each, just in case your monitor takes either or. It does USB-A, USB-C charging as well, 3.2 USB-C fast charging. It does all of it. So this is our overpowered docking station. This is very, very popular. Again, I've spoken about this one before. We come up against the likes of Lenovo, HP, Microsoft, all those docks that are sitting heavy on the tier 1 list that are very, very overpriced. This one comes in, wipes the floor with them. All we got to do is provide a sample free of charge, which we can do. Please contact your account manager and we will do that for you. And then we'll get it swapped over because it's a much more price competitive docking station, and it does a hell of a lot more functions. So that is a dock to look out for.
What's the lead time on that docking station?
The lead time on this docking station, we come prepared. As you can see, we've got a lot of space, and some of that space is dedicated to this Wavelink. So this Wavelink is stocked here in the UK, and for those watching in Europe and overseas, it is stocked in our European hub. Where's our European hub, I hear you ask? It's in Armello, headed up by our Mr. Owen Atwood. So it is stocked there as well. So should you need it over there as well, it's quick lead times as well.
A lady called Kelly has asked, does it work on all devices?
It does work on all devices. So I guess devices as in laptops, yeah, you can use any laptop with that. It is it's got the display link function as well. So no drivers needed to install on your device. It is a plug and play device. So yeah, you can use pretty much any devices. I would say just be sure to, when you're using smartphones and things like that, just in case you want that display function. But all laptops, absolutely, yes, it does. Great question. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks for asking. Right, what else do we have? Do we have any more questions before we dive into any?
That's the only question at the moment. That's the first one.
Okay, brilliant.
We've got 8 people watching and only 3 likes, though.
8 people watching and 3 likes. Guys, come on. It really does help the channel if you give us a like as well. It doesn't require much. Maybe you don't want to get involved. Maybe you don't want to ask any questions, but a like is a passive way for you to say that, you know, we're doing well here on the show and we're trying our best. Because guys, this is a new venture. We are only on episode 7, and before, you know, you'd seen the others where we did episodes where we did all the edits and everything like that. But this is something that we're trying new. This is a granular experience. The guys that you can come along and you can see us live as well. So it does really help. And guys, the guys that are watching, thank you for joining us. This happens every day at 1 p.m. around lunchtime. So you can join us every day. You might miss one day, but it's all right. You can come back and watch it a bit later on because we'll upload them as well.
Kelly's asked about how's the coffee? How's the mushroom coffee?
The coffee, Kelly, is fantastic. It's actually really nice. And again, I'm trying to incorporate mushrooms more into my diet. I've got sort of similar mushrooms at home as well. I've even tried my hand at growing them. That's probably another conversation. They're a tricky beast to grow. I mean, they're not a plant. They're not an animal either. They're like another kingdom within themselves. Mushrooms are an entire species. There's over 6 million species of mushroom. Here we go. There's Mr. Ricky Dillon. We'll only ever see the back of him. He's an elusive man. He's like a myth, Ricky. We'll hear about him, but we'll never see him. Right, let's go into more products then, shall we? If you've got any more questions.
No more questions at the moment.
All right.
The people watching, ask away. We'd love you to get involved.
Guys, more questions the better. That's fine. We've got a show. We can do things ad hoc. I'm making up as we go along, so it's fine. But all questions are welcome, and I will shout you out as well. So yeah, let's talk about a product that I've spoken about before, but I'm going to talk about again because it's a good one. This is our JLC connected headset. This is a headset that we were designed especially for children. So basically, when you're growing up, as you get older, your ears are still growing. Anything that exceeds 85 decibels in sound, you could put yourself at risk to long-term damage, either going deaf or other illnesses like that, and being exposed to high decibels. So this headset is limited to 85 decibels. This is a headset of our own making. We made the mold ourselves. We put a lot of effort and resource into this product. We are championing it with a few partners, and they are selling by the thousands. This works really well with the iPad 10th gen, and it also works well with other devices as well. We've got an aux adapter as well. It does come with a USB-C, so great for schools. Certainly those one-to-one projects I know they're out there. Those one-to-one projects that you're doing with all those kids. Think about this. This is a cost-effective solution with the health benefits in mind of children, of our future generation. Think about that, okay? No other companies are doing this, okay? So there's very, very limited option on the market right now. So is unique in that sense. So please, if you don't already know about this one, please reach out to our account managers here as well.
Kelly would like to know who has worked at JLC the longest, other than James.
Other than James, it's got to be Beak, isn't it? It's got to be Beak, our operations director. Shout out Beak. She is, she's been with us now for probably 12 and a half years. She's probably got a year on me, I'd say. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think that.
Beak, if you're watching, please get in touch. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, or just say, hey, we know you're there. So Beak has been with us for about 12 and a half years, I would say, and then it was me, and then I followed. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks for the questions. Let's go into something else. Here we've got.
Beak just in. She said hello.
Hello, Beak. Beak, we're just talking about you. That's funny. We manifested her into this conversation.
She said you're right. I have been here 12 and a half years.
Fantastic. I've got it. Great work, Beak. Keep doing what you're doing, Beak. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. Let's talk about laptop stands.
Just going back on the headsets a minute.
All right.
Kelly has asked to buy a headset for the hard of hearing. Those who've already had the hearing damage.
So those that have had the hearing damage, we do offer solutions like that. Please get in contact. When you're dealing with hard of hearing, it does become another solution entirely. So we need to know at what scale we are talking now. So that is a very good question, but one that we need to sort of approach with. We've got to be careful, just because I could just say we do. Yes, we do. It is another sector within itself that we need to. We could probably go into a little bit more, but yes, we do, Kelly. That's a great question. Thank you. Right, let's talk about laptop stands. Laptop stands, fairly universal. I would say they are very universal. And again, very good to add on with your laptops that you're selling as well. Again, depending on what one. Again, very big when the working from home era, the pandemic. So yeah, again, you've got laptop stands. They range in different sizes. Very cost effective. That's a mobile solution that packs away just nicely in a bag. Very cost effective as well. We sell thousands of them. So if you want to sell a laptop and you're struggling to claw back margin, or you'll want to add a little bit more around the conversation with your customer, laptop stands are a good way to bring that back to you, because we know the customers, your end users, the guys that our resellers sell to, we know they're having conversations with other people about these products. So bring it back to you, have a conversation, and we can do samples.
Benji has asked, what's your favorite office hack?
Office hack?
Yeah,
office hack. You know what? Office hack, 100%, right? Before I get in, I make a to-do list on what to do, what I need to do in the day, and I base it on the hardest things, the ones that I've been putting off. I always say, get rid of your frogs early. The frogs are the jobs that you've been putting off. Get them out of the way first thing. That is the office hack. Benji, that's a great question. Make a list and put the ones you don't want to do right at the beginning. Do them first. And then once they're done, it's all downhill from there. But you do it in the morning, because the morning, for me anyway, personally, that's when I got the most energy. That's where I'm going to get the most done. That's where I can really get my head down and get those frogs out of the way, because they're the frogs. You got to get rid of them first. Otherwise, they're going to be on your brain all day. That's a good question. Thanks, Benji.
Beak said she's actually been here the whole time as well. She's been watching some stuff.
Beak has been here the whole time. If you think about it, she's been here the whole time. You've been here the whole time, Beak. I know it. And she's been watching. And she's always watching. Beak, thanks for making yourself known.
Should we do a drop test?
Let's get on to it. How many viewers do we have at the moment?
We've got 7, and Benji said thank you for the advice. He loves it.
Absolutely, Benji. I'm always here for it. Right, so we've got the Wolverine out, and we've got it armed. We've got an iPad. Let's turn it on, shall we? We don't want our viewers thinking that we're pulling a fast one. That's certainly not live. As you can see, this iPad is turning on. We've got the blue. Someone noticed that the blue film is on, and I kind of touched on this earlier. All of our devices that come with a built-in screen have a film based on them. You have to peel that off. This protects the screen during transit. So any scratches like that you won't get with that blue film on, but we will have to pull it off. But we won't do it on this occasion because, well, we just won't, because this is a good thing to have. Right, guys, if you've got any questions or anything like that, or ideas that you feel like you want to put the Wolverine to the test, how are we going to do this? Yesterday you saw us throw it out of the building. We also threw it down some stairs. Yeah, let us know what you think. What else do we have? Any others?
No more questions. Maybe we could ask Andy if she has any ideas on
All right.
how to do a drop test.
Okay, let's ask Mandy. Mandy, are you in here?
I am in here.
Knock, knock. We're on JLC Live. Please do not swear.
I've had to mute it because you're right by me.
That's helpful.
I don't hear it twice.
That's really helpful. Can I come in there? We haven't got any sensitive information in here, have we?
Well, I'll just hide that.
Okay, Mandy, we're thinking of ideas to drop test this here Wolverine. Yesterday, I'm not sure if you saw, but we threw it out of the building, the top floor, and we also threw it down some stairs. But it seems like this Wolverine is doing what it should be doing, but we're trying to think of new ways to put it to the test. What do you think?
You could climb up the dodgy tree out the back garden.
Well, I'm not sure that's safe, and I think Luke would probably have a head fit if we were doing that.
You may well do. So you've done tumble from the stairs, have you?
We've tumbled down the stairs. I almost went down with it, so it survived that. We know it can do that. What else?
Reversing your car over it.
See, everyone always reverts to the car. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, Manny, have a think about it. If you do think of any, put it into the chat. Are you logged in?
I am logged in.
You're logged in. All right.
Ask away.
Yes, I tried, like I say, muted it because otherwise I can hear you twice.
Yeah. I know. We had that yesterday and it was quite off-putting. So yeah, thanks, Mandy. All right, cool. All right. Let's go. All right. Okay, guys. So we've talked about products. We've talked a little bit about the Wolverine. We'll leave it there. We might just wait for a few ideas about how we're going to put this Wolverine to the test. And I know I spoke about the Wolverine quite a lot. It's one of our most popular cases. We sell thousands of them. That's really good. It's got a 3-part mechanism. So you've got the outer, which is a tough silicone. You've got the hand strap. It comes with a shoulder strap. It comes in an array of colors. It comes with a built-in screen. That's sort of 3 options. Again, it is very, very cost effective as well. If you're looking at, I'm going to say it, if you're looking at the likes of Griffin, we know they're out there. STM Ducks, we know you're out there. If you're seeing this, we know you're there. This case walks all over them because, for example, we work directly with manufacturing. We cut out the middleman. We cut out those vendors that have been sat top heavy, and we can supply a product that is fit for purpose. So we're on to you. You've been sat on there for too long.
So, Kelly would like to know, is the Wolverine waterproof?
Right. So the Wolverine is not waterproof. I would say it's water resistant to an extent. For example, if you're a surveyor or if you're working in construction, it can take some heavy rainfall. I would not submerge. I would not submerge the Wolverine. It's not waterproof, but we do have a case for that, and it is called our IP68 case. Our IP68 case is waterproof up to 100 meters. Our IP68 case is drop resistant up to 1.5 meters. It has that military grade testing. It has that rating IP68. So the IP68, Kelly, is the one for you if you want something waterproof. But I love these questions. Thank you. What else do we have? Any others?
No other questions at the moment.
All right. Well,
we've got 8 people viewing.
8 people viewing. That's fine. Let's have a little wander around this here warehouse. Guys, this warehouse is evolving all the time. We are creating new solutions and faster ways to pack your products, to organize your products. All of these shelves are organized in letter formation. Again, this helps us find the products. This helps us sift through, and this helps us QC everything. We got our local. Actually, Arthur, you've been here 4 years, haven't you?
Congratulations, Arthur.
4 years today, Arthur.
Let's have some love in the comments for Arthur.
Yeah, no worries. 4 years now, just coming in, just scratching on those windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Great, man. Cool.
Loved it every day.
Yeah, good man. Arthur's a key figure here at JLC. He's our internal Viking. He's a guy that can. He's a guy that continue to exceed. So thank you, mate. Appreciate your support.
Thank you, guys.
No worries. So this is for always evolving. Oh, here you've got our dashboard. I'm not sure you should see that. Again, this is always evolving, this warehouse. So it's always good to see. And I used to work here in the warehouse actually once upon a time. I used to be unloading all of these boxes, sifting through them, counting them, all that kind of stuff. So until I elevated up to sales and I picked up the phone and I started calling all of my resellers and all the customers like that. So my journey has been extensive here as well.
And Kelly's asked, do you have any other rugged cases that would be good for outdoor workers?
Wow, that is a good question. Thanks, Kelly. Let's find some, shall we? Are they going to be close? Probably not. Let's have a look. Interesting. Right, outdoor workers. Oh, okay. Here we go. Again, another one of our JLC favorites here is our Rhino. A lot of our names have animal-inspired names, and there's no reason behind that. I think it just resonates with us, and you kind of remember it. But this is our Rhino case.
It's a little bit like a Rhino, I would say.
Do you reckon? Yeah, it might have Rhino key features, but again, this is kind of similar. You've got a built-in TPU screen, again, with a blue film on there. You've got to peel it off. Remember that. You've got to peel it off. Don't complain to us that the screen is blue. You can tell I've been hurt before. And you've got a built-in stand there as well. That does come off. And then you've got a rugged device as well. This is a very, very rugged case. This used to sell, or certainly for this device, used to sell quite a lot. It's evolved over time now. We've created a new mold for it. A lot of the products, guys, a lot of the products that we do, we order in and then we take away functions that don't work and add new functions. So as the iPad has evolved, for example, the 10th gen, we found that a lot of our customers, they liked having access to the stylus charger alongside it. So we've made a device now, we've made a case that can charge the Apple Pencil whilst housing it as well. So that's which one is that? That's one of our Wolverines and Rhinos as well, actually. And yeah, it's good. And actually, we've done it with a turtle case as well. So that's another one that we've mentioned quite a few.
We've got a great question here.
Far away.
It's from Benji. He's asked, what's the weirdest thing JLC has ever sold?
The weirdest thing JLC have ever sold. Right. So, guys, back in the day, okay, when we were maybe about 5, 6 strong, we were fighting. We really needed to try and keep the company afloat. We were trying to sell. We were working with some interesting partners that were interested. We were after everything. For example, we at JLC, we like to consider ourselves a one-stop shop. So we have had some weird and wonderful requests. Myself, I've supplied horse mats to constabularies. So I've supplied mats so if you fell off your horse, you would fall onto the mat and you would be free from harm. So I sold horse mats. I believe we've sold some washing machines. We've done some hair dryers in the past as well. I believe Ricky might have sold a few of those. I sold some water pistols to the police.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah. So I've sold water pistols before. Again, yeah, that we do it more as like a kind of a favor to our partners. Sometimes our partners struggle to find direct route to market. We're not a massive company. We're not. We don't have to answer to where we go. We can go pretty much anywhere. So we kind of offer that as a value add to our customers. So yeah, I would say probably horse mats are just the weirdest one.
We are coming up to 24 minutes.
All right, 24 minutes, guys. We're gonna test this. We're gonna test the case again.
Yeah, we need to.
I think we need to, don't we? Look at this down here. This is there's like a warren down here. And guys, if you're just joining us as well, this happens every day, 1 p.m. This is a chance for you to engage with us, maybe ask us some questions. We'll talk about some products. We'll throw an iPad out of the window or something. I don't know. But it looks like we're gonna have to do it again for the numbers. Where do you reckon we should do it then?
About across the car park.
Across the car park, like throw it like a frisbee.
Yeah, right up one of the aisles, like a frisbee.
Okay. There he is. Elusive. He comes and he goes. He's like Batman. He's just he's always there when you least expect. All right, we're gonna throw it across the aisle, are we have to make sure that it's safe. What, should we just throw it down there?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh god. All right. Yeah? Just do it down there?
Yeah, give it.
Right, guys, I'm gonna throw an iPad down this aisle so no one walk down it. All right? Okay. Hey? Aim for you. All right. Oh, that one landed right in the corner. Right, guys, remember we're using our Wolverine case here. That is a working iPad 10.2. It's still working. How's the lighting? Can we see all this?
We can still.
Right,
working.
guys, this is, so the bezel has been compromised, but that's fine. We know from experience that this iPad case is designed to take a hit, and it looked like it hit directly on the corner as well. So to be fair, that's where it's most guarded. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. See. Right, so the front bezel is off. The iPad is working. And we are absolutely fine, guys. It looks like this iPad lives to tell another tale and another day of testing. A rigid testing. Is that even a word? I don't even know. Right, well, before I'm not going to mess around with that anymore. That's done. We'll sort that out in a minute. But I reckon that's where we call it, guys. Guys, yeah, should we do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Guys, this has been episode 7. This is JLC TV Live. I'm our host, Jack Walsh, and we'll be doing this every day from 1 PM. So if you've got any feedback or anything like that, how we can improve the show, please do comment. And remember to subscribe as well. We've got almost 17,800.
Yeah, no, we had 4 new subscribers yesterday.
4 new subscribers, guys. This is a channel that's forever growing. We're becoming like a community. So please do get in touch, like and share as well, and comment as well, and comment your suggestions. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow.